Hey boys and girls, this is Malachi all the way from Zimbabwe. I hope that you're doing great and you had a great week with your families. And I do miss you guys, and I hope you had a great week. Last week we had an amazing time together, and we learned a new song and we read a Bible story about three faithful men. For those of you who missed that story, I urge you to go back to last week's video and start from there before watching this one so that you can catch up. So today we'll go to part two of the story. But before we go to the second part of the story, we're going to sing the song that we got to learn last week. It goes like, my God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. He made the trees, he made the seas, he made the elephants too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are his, the rivers are his, the skies are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. That's a great song. That's a great song. So I hope you all got to learn that song. You got to sing it with your siblings, with your mom and your dad, your grandparents, your aunts, whoever you're staying with at home, of course. And yeah, so today we'll get to the second part of the story about three faithful men. These men, their names were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So we'll just continue from last week. So this is a story about three men who were thrown into a fiery furnace because they were disobeying the king's orders. The king wanted them to bow down to an image that he had built for worship, but these men said, no, we will not bow down to this image. We will continue to worship our God. We will continue to fix our eyes on the hope that we believe is the hope. Nothing more, nothing less. So basically, we'll continue from where we left last week. It goes like, as the soldiers were pushing the men into the furnace, the flames of the fire killed the soldiers because the fire was so hot. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego fell into the hot furnace. This is how hot it was, boys and girls. It was so hot that the men who threw the boys into the fire were also burnt because it was so hot. Then King Nebuchadnezzar jumped to his feet in amazement, asked his advisors, weren't there only three men thrown into the fire? They replied. He was surprised. I think he was seeing something there, boys and girls. Oh yes, King, he said. These men were asked, and then King Nebuchadnezzar says, look, I see four men walking around in the fire, untied and unhurt, and the fourth looks like some kind of angel. So when King Nebuchadnezzar looked into the fire, this time around, he was very sure that they threw three men into the fire. But for some reason, there was a fourth one, and he looked like some kind of angel. Nebuchadnezzar then came as close as he could to the furnace and shouted in the doorway. He was looking right through, and he said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, followers of the Most High God, come out. Come here. Oh, sorry guys, I dropped my friend here. Okay, you'll stay there. Come out, come here. Why did he do this? I wonder. So it says, so the three men walked out of the furnace without any burns, no hairs on their head burned, all their clothes perfectly fine, and no smell of fire on them at all. You can imagine, boys and girls, being thrown in the fire and you literally walk out. Nothing has happened to you. At that moment, Nebuchadnezzar, who was a king, knew that they worshipped a real God, not some fake statue. He knew in that moment that if these men could survive the fire, they definitely worshipped a real God. God had sent an angel to protect them from harm, and even more importantly, he realized that they truly believed and trusted in God. They were willing to die rather than serve or worship any God except their own God. So these men were so focused on worshiping the God that they believed was the God and nothing more, nothing less. And God came through for them and He sent an angel to protect them because they were willing to die rather than serve or worship any other God except their God. So from that day on, the king made an announcement that in all the land, all the people of all the languages could not say anything bad about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and they would not say anything bad about the God that they worshipped, or else they would be badly punished. The king then gave the three men even better jobs than they already had for the province of Babylon. This is a beautiful story. So the king rewarded them and made sure that no one would accuse them, no one would mock them or mock the God that they worshipped. And the king gave them better jobs than the ones they originally had. So, boys and girls, sometimes in our lives we need to be so confident in what we believe in and stay focused on that. And when people tell us, oh, no, you don't have to listen to that, or you don't have to believe that, oh, that's not true, that's not real, we want to be like Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego, where the king who initially had said, I don't believe this whole thing that you believe in. They were so focused on worshiping God and not bowing down, not giving into any other idea or ideology or philosophy or whatever it is, all these ideas that people have about life. They were focused on what God said about their life. So in our lives also, I encourage you all to keep your eyes focused on the hope and the faith that we believe in. And for us who are Christians, we believe in Jesus Christ. And come what may, even if people tell us otherwise, we want to confidently believe that we would rather die than to give into any theory and all these things and all these ideas that people have about life, because we want to worship the one true God. So thanks so much for joining me today and getting an opportunity to listen to the story. And in the same vein, we sing about how our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. I'm going to have my sister Samantha who's going to come and we're going to sing together one amazing song. So we're going to sing the song together with my sister Samantha. Samantha, please say hi.
Hi, guys.
So you're welcome to join in. It's a very simple song, and we hope you will enjoy it this time. Okay, so it goes like, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to Him belong. They are weak, but He is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. All right, that was a great time that we had today, guys. Thank you so much, Samantha, for singing with us. You guys have a blessed week. Continue to pray for your friends, for your families, for everyone around the world, for God to continue to watch over us. And let's continue to have faith and hope like a Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, a faith that is immovable, that is unshakable, and a faith that is so confident in this great God. He loves us. Even when we're weak, we are made strong in Him because He's a good, great God. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. And thank you so much for this time.
Bye, guys.